It's difficult to believe a decade has elapsed since the Translational Research Institute opened. The progress and the contributions of the TRI are nothing short of amazing. Laying the foundation for the TRI was a bold move, one that is now paying off. Let me introduce you to the big ideas which form the TRI. TRI was the result of several converging forces: Medical City in Lake Nona, the recruitment of the Burnham Institute, and the need to advance research as a means of attracting the best and brightest physicians to then Florida Hospital. The Translational Research Institute is the sole survivor of those original sparks of energy. I would like to also note that leadership unlocked the potential that lives here at Advent Health, then Florida Hospital. Under the guidance of Lars Hohmann, the investment in TRI became an investment in the formation of the Florida Hospital of the future, now Advent Health. In parallel, to ensure the protection of our patients, Florida Hospital upgraded and modernized the hospital research administrative infrastructure. We have created a legacy document describing the history, accomplishments, and the people at the TRI. They energize the work going on right down the street. As you will read in those pages, the TRI continues as an example of how clinical and translational research can flourish in a large quaternary hospital system. The 10-year Decade of Discovery report highlights those accomplishments and provides a peek into the research questions the TRI faculty are trying to solve now and into the future. We know there is much more to be said if we ask the right questions. For example, some may ask, why would a hospital invest in translational research? In 2008, the leadership of Florida Hospital believed that we had an obligation to learn from our patients. If we do not, we will not have the knowledge or the talent to tackle the new diseases of the 21st century. The Institute of Medicine defines a learning healthcare system, and this should be an organizational imperative. Translational research is one of the many key components of that ecosystem. In this lofty goal, we have only just begun. As an offshoot of the TRI, and important to the other service lines and institutes at Advent Health, TRI established for the first time the research infrastructure needed to compete at a national level. At the inception of the TRI, National Institutes of Health funding at Florida Hospital was non-existent. Now we routinely compete and succeed in securing these prestigious federal grants. The TRI now receives more NIH translational research dollars than any other academic institution in Orlando. NIH funding, along with our publications in top-tier journals, provides unimpeachable evidence of research excellence. The NIH system typically funds only about 1 in 10 applications from the largest academic medical centers and universities across the U.S. More importantly, NIH awards are key performance indicators of how our research impacts how we think about a clinical problem. Without this evolution in knowledge, healthcare would become static and advancements would be slow. TRI now plays an important instrument in the symphony of clinical and translational research across the U.S., the epicenter of biomedical research across the globe. With collaborations across the U.S. and Europe, TRI is known as a center of excellence in our focus areas. One could argue this kind of research is the responsibility of universities and traditional academic medical centers. If you think all the way back to the original why I spoke about, then the answer to this question becomes obvious. TRI research touches the lives of the communities we serve. High-quality research is not only possible at Advent Health, but necessary to solve some of the most pressing needs in healthcare today. Under the leadership of Dr. Brett Goodpaster, TRI is moving beyond the original focus on obesity and diabetes. Our scientists now study a key future healthcare problem, aging and aging-associated diseases. TRI investigators collaborate with clinicians and scientists in disciplines as diverse as cancer, cardiovascular disease, brain aging, and they even study cells in space. In particular, we're asking questions about how the microgravity of spaceflight alters muscle function. This is similar to what happens in a hospital when people go to bed rest for long surgeries. With our colleagues in the Neuroscience Institute, TRI is addressing the upcoming healthcare crisis of Alzheimer's disease. Our scientists also work to understand how our diet remodels the gut microbiome to cause or prevent disease, and how circadian rhythms and sleep deprivation can lead to diabetes. I am continually inspired by the creativity and rigor of TRI research and hope you are too. So, where will we go next? We strongly believe that translational and clinical research are critical to recruit the best and brightest physicians to Advent Health, to create a healthcare system that continually asks the hard questions and answers them with state-of-the-art technologies. And through creative and bold hypotheses, we believe this system of research is core to our mission. TRI has given Advent Health permission to believe we can conduct world-class research with integrity, efficiency, and impact. The next chapter in this book requires foresight and vision equal to or greater than what existed at the inception of the TRI. Thank you for being here to celebrate a decade of discovery. Our quest to solve the hardest medical problems is just beginning, and we're off to a great start. So what comes next? That's really up to you. The future is not assured. These are challenging times, and challenging times call for bold and creative thinking. Thinking that stretches the imagination and tests our commitments to advancing the quality of the care we provide for everyone in the communities we serve. Where will we go? Let's craft that vision together. Thank you so much for taking this journey into the past, as well as looking into the future of Advent Health.